Thank you.
Just saying it's kind of a funny story answers a question.
Yeah, people go, "What's it about?" I go, "Well, actually, it's kind of a funny story."
It's kind of a funny
Yeah.
story. Am I correct that I read somewhere that you were a big fan of Ned Vizzini's novel
Yeah,
before you even cast for the film?
No, it's funny how things come around because I read the book when I was 14 or 15 and then, got the script years later and I remember being so excited because I was like, oh, I remember reading that book and I really loved it. And so I had already had this kind of preconceived notion of Noelle when I had read the book, this vision of her in my mind. So it's
Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting.
When your agent called you and said you're going to play Noelle, you had to be thrilled.
I was, because I told him before, I was like, this is my part. I read the book forever ago. I'm so passionate about it. And he's like, well, yeah, I'm sure a lot of girls are up for it, but I'm sure, like, do your best, blah, blah, blah. And I got it. And he's like, wow, you were right. This was your part. So that was exciting.
There's so much humor in it. It is a comedy, but yet it's a serious subject of teenage suicide, or suicide in general, really, because Zach's character.
Yeah.
And so there's that serious side of the film. Did you enjoy walking in Noelle's shoes and playing this kind of confused young lady?
I did, because I think that I think every character had such a good balance of the good with the bad. They had such redeeming qualities about them as well as these really dark problems. And I thought it was done in a way that was so balanced. And you weren't consumed by how sad you were by these people, and you weren't oh, they're making fun of this. So I thought that it was a really good balance between the two.
And I've really enjoyed the chemistry you had with Keir.
Thank you.
It just works, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's funny because I always say our relationship off camera is similar to the one in the movie without the romantic part, because we do have that banter of like, having two different conversations at each other of just, making fun and having a good time.
Boy, you must have read my questions, because my
I did.
question right there was going to be the question-answer game, the dialogue in that. I mean, my God.
Yeah, we had fun with that. That was fun. Yeah, I love how Anna and Ryan cut together that scene, because it's just so, like, the reactions on our faces I thought were so perfect for the questions. And
it's one of my favorite scenes.
I really loved it. I thought it was like a really original scene.
You're both really acting. I mean, really into it at that time, I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Another one of my favorite scenes, and I'll bet it's one of yours too, because you like music, right?
Yeah, I love
music.
music.
You love to sing, because you've done this before. The fantasy rock band scene.
Yes, that was so much fun. Everyone comes in here asking about that because it's just, it really sticks out in your mind because it's unexpected, but it works.
It does
like
work,
it's crazy how it's no one would guess that it would be in this movie, but it really works with the movie, and I think that it kind of, there needs to be a fantasy scene in this kind of movie.
Zach was afraid of it. He didn't know
Was
if it
he?
would work, but then now he says it really does. It really does fit in.
It does.
Just a quick comment. I'm almost out of time. This wonderful ensemble cast that you had to work with, these characters, you leave the theater remembering them.
Yeah.
It's so character-driven.
No, that's what I liked about it, is because, yes, it is about mental illness, and yes, these people have problems, but at the end of the day, it's about the characters. It's not about what's wrong with them, and I thought that everybody just meshed really well together, and every character had their own unique thing about them. And I don't know, I liked that I just, fell in love with each of them in their own way, and I really left the theater feeling uplifted after.
And nobody could have played Noelle better than you do.
Thank you.
As an actress, you're really wonderful in this part, as I said.
Thank you.
Good talking to you again. And I'd just like to tell my viewers that it is a kind of a funny story that you should put at the top of your movie-going list. You'll have a good time, believe me.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking.